Hi everyone, it is Vanessa from McKee Music Therapy Services, and I will be with you for the next 5 days for the introduction to the violin class. I wanted to make this quick video. It's kind of an introduction to the introduction for the violin class on how to tune your violin. Because if your violin is out of tune, it's not going to sound good and it won't be as much fun. All right, I'm gonna try not to overwhelm you with too much information, but let's learn how to tune our violin. I recommend that you use either an electronic tuner or a tuner app on your phone or your iPad. Especially as a beginner, I really recommend you do that, okay? This is the app that I use. I blew it up on my iPad. It is called Piano Tuner, all right? P-A-N-O Tuner. And the tuner app that you get or the electronic tuner that you use, it needs to be a chromatic tuner. It cannot be a guitar tuner app because the strings are different on the violin when compared to the guitar. So a guitar tuner app won't work. You need an app that is specifically for the violin or a chromatic tuner. Piano Tuner is a chromatic tuner and it will do all of your instruments. Cool thing about a chromatic tuner is it will also tune your guitar, your ukulele, or anything like that. Okay, that being said, there are two ways to tune a violin. There are tuning pegs here up at the top. And for most beginners, you are going to have fine tuners all the way across. When you become a more professional, more experienced violinist, it becomes that you only put your fine tuner on your E string. And we'll talk about the string names on class 1, but so you tune it. But you will have probably tuners all the way across. When you pluck your string, you want to start tuning with your A string. This is your second. You have the tiny, tiny string and then the one right next to it. That's your A string. You want to tune that one first. It just has to do with the physics of the violin. You want to tune your A string, then your D string, your G string, and then finally go back and tune your highest string, the E string, okay? So to A, D, G, go back to E, all right? Start on your A, go lower, then back up to your highest string. When you pluck your string, and if it is way out of tune, according to your tuner, all right, and you're gonna use your tuning pegs. If it's just a little tiny bit out of tune, you want to use your fine tuners, okay? If you are a beginner, you want to use your fine tuners more than anything. Don't go messing too much with the tuning pegs. That takes a little bit more skill and a lot of practice to tune successfully with your tuning pegs, okay? If you don't have fine tuners all the way across, obviously you're gonna have to use the tuning pegs. So you're gonna wanna keep your tuning app, your apparatus here kind of close by. You're not gonna be able to see it on mine. Maybe if I can balance it really well. Let's see how well I can balance, okay? You're gonna pluck your string, see what it says. If your tuning app says that your string is too low, you're gonna wanna turn your tuning peg higher. You wanna stretch that string up, okay? Turn it, and I'll play a little bit for you. So here's my note. That's in my A string. If it is too high, if it's too low, I'm gonna turn it up, okay? Okay, follow your string all the way up. See which tuning peg it is attached to, okay? and, all right, and that says it's back in tune. All right, do that for all your strings. If it is just a little bit out of tune, all right, well, not that one. See, it's going higher and higher and higher. All right, if it's just a little bit out of tune, then you can use your tuning peg, and it's just a screw. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, right for higher, left for lower, okay? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, just as easy as that, as a screw, okay? Tune your strings, but tune them very carefully, okay? You want to take a lot of care, especially if you are using your tuning pegs and you are tightening those strings. If you tighten them too fast or too much, your strings will break. And if you are really close to breaking that string, you want to make sure, or if it's really kind of on the verge of high enough, I really, really recommend turning the strings slightly away from your face. Just say this is a little bit of learn from my mistakes so that you don't do it. If you are right here and the strings are facing your face and you tighten too much, that string is going to break, and it's much better if it hits your shoulder than your face. Take that as personal experience. All right, so tune it up. Sometimes you have to kind of put pressure in while you're tuning up or down, okay? Press in and move at the same time. All right, hopefully that helped. Hopefully that will help you get ready for tomorrow and ready for, maybe it's not tomorrow, ready for day one. Let's say that. Hopefully that helps you get ready for day one of the Introduction to Violin class. And I can't wait to see you then. Have a great day. Tune well, and I will see you back for day one.